Hello everyone, and today is, what's the date today? The 9th. Is it the 9th? It's the 9th of December 2025. I am here at the Body Active Gym near Harlow. It's towards Harlow, Sawbridgeworth, and I'm about to do a back session. I'm going to show you the gym now because I feel like this gym is very nice for me to lock in and train. Now, those that are really into training know about this, right? They know that there's certain gyms that you can go to where your mind just literally, you lock off, you black out, and you literally just go in for your session. And this is one of them sort of gyms where I literally come here, I don't speak to no one, I literally get on with it, and then I get a good session. So I've literally just downed a pre-workout, had a pre-workout, done a little bit of client work, and now it's my time to train. So I'm going to film my session, and I'm going to talk you through exactly what I've been doing to build a good back, because I feel like my back is actually developed a lot over the last couple of years, last 1 to 2 years. And here's a few exercises that I've been running, so I'm going to take you through it. Yeah, so it's going to take you with me. It's going to be a good session. The first exercise I always normally start with is a pull-up. So I feel like if you're trying to build your back and you want a strong back, that thickness in the back, you have to do pull-ups, in my opinion. Pull-ups are a great way to build that thickness in the back. I normally try and go about not like really wide, because my arms are short. It's going to be hard for me to pull. So here's normally fine. And I warm up like this, just do a couple. Just get my joints nice and warm. And then I will normally start adding some weight. And then we'll get started with the session. That's how we'll go from there. By the way, I will be wearing my wraps as well, but I normally just try and do a few without the wraps before I move on to really start using the wraps. So it's 10 kg, I'm going to do another 3. Like I said, remember that this is not a working set, so you need to think about it. When you get to your working set, that's when you really start pushing. Rest is super important as well. Some of you lot go into the gym and you feel like you've got to keep your heart rate so high. I'm actually doing the opposite. I'm trying to keep my heart rate low in between the sets, because I've got to make sure that my heart rate's gone down before I hit my top set or like my working sets. Because some of you lot you're trying to keep your heart, this is not HIIT training, this is muscle building training. So you got to make sure you're recovered. So now when I hit my top set now, I'm going to be fresh, I'm going to be feeling good. Bear grips now, put these on. These are going to be a lifesaver. If you're not using straps when you're trying to do your pulling movements, then you're leaving a lot of gains on the table. And we're going to work at this now. We're going to go 30s, going to try and see what I can get out on these. And then I'm going to keep going heavier and heavier and see what we can do. My aim is to try and get to a weight where I'm doing like 3-4 reps heavy. That's what I want, because at this stage, with more food in me and everything else, like I've got enough food, enough fuel in me to try and push myself to get stronger. Because when you're cutting and you're on low calories, you're not as strong. So this is what I'm thinking about right now. Oh. One more. Although them reps were not the best reps, sometimes form is in everything, you know. Someone could be doing perfect form, but they're never pushing themselves. And a lot of you lot worry too much about form. Because form is important, yes, but when you worry too much about it, you're almost not progressing at all, because you're so worried about your form going, in my opinion anyway. So we're going to go 40s now, and I'm going to try and do at least 3-4 reps, and then that'll be pull-ups done. That's one of our biggest movements out the way. Literally going to go 40s now. Let's go, top set. Let's see what we can get. See what we can get at this one. See what we can get. Come on, bro. Gonna do a back off set now. We're only gonna put 10 on. Probably got about 2 there. Weren't the greatest reps. Doesn't really matter, like I said to you. It's nice for you to feel it. So we're gonna go 2. Back off now. Back off reps now. Just get as many as we can now. Let's go. Overhead pull down. We're gonna go neutral grip. I wanna go neutral grip. Normally I do go wide after I do a wide pull-up, but I feel like my back's already fried. To be honest with you, even after I've done all them pull-ups weighted, I'm probably gonna go and do some assisted ones as well. I feel like assisted ones are so like underrated, because when you're doing assisted, you can really get a good squeeze in your back. So we're gonna go neutral on this. And like I said to you, like we're gonna try and go, I normally try and do every 2 sets, quite heavy, and then we'll go and drop it after that, okay? Ten reps. Definitely need to go heavier. I'm aiming around 5-6 reps on that rep range. Do one more heavy. That was the heaviest one I'll do now. I may do two like back off sets with a nice squeeze. I try and do these all the time, like once I've gone heavy, try and go for a little squeeze. So I feel like sometimes you do lose a bit of connection when you're doing such heavy, which is fine to do a back off set. There's nothing wrong with that at all. So yeah, we're gonna go back off set, and then we'll move on from this exercise. Probably move to something more single arm, or chest supported row, dumbbells, or chest supported row, probably T-bar row, which is one of my favorites. We're done with that. I feel like I've put on a lot of size over the last few months, and I guess that's from all the food that I've been eating. It makes a big difference, calories and stuff that you're eating. That's why a lot of you lot want to grow, but you don't want to eat any food. So yeah, I feel like I've got to put on so much more size over the last couple of months. But yeah, here's me just admiring myself like an idiot. But anyway, let's move on to the next exercise. This is one of my favourite back exercises, to be fair. All these big moves, you know, these big moves that you're pulling it from, you're literally, you got your chest on isolated, you're pulling it. All these big moves are going to be the ones that's actually going to build your back. The isolation movements are great, but you need these are staples. And just please be careful, please watch the way I do this, because I just don't pull it by staying static around my back. Every single time, get a good stretch on my back. Then I literally pull and pump out my chest while I'm doing that as well. I've got to a stage where I've had 4 20s and a 10, but I feel like I've done quite a bit before, like pull-ups and the pull down, etc. So I don't think I will be able to do that. But let's go. We're gonna go for 5. Yeah, we're gonna aim for 5. Nothing mad, nothing crazy. Just gonna go 5. And let's pull away. Yep. That sort of barrier when it comes to heavy weight, sometimes you got to fail on some sets, and that's the way it is, and you're never going to build any muscle if you're not failing on sets and working hard. I speak to so many of my clients and people that I coach, like, I'm like, if you're doing 12 reps, 10, 12 reps, or whatever rep range you're doing, and you're getting there comfortably, there's something wrong. There's something wrong there. You need to push with intensity. Look at this set carefully in the way I'm executing this back off. All right, let's go. We're going to aim for like 15 to 20 reps. It's kind of a good angle to actually see how much my back has got wider. And like I say, it's all about these moves, the chest support for me, the thickness, like barbell rows, T-bar rows. I think these are what's going to build the thickness in that back. All these isolation movements are great, but you want to do them big compound movements, you know, big compound movements. So now we're going to move on to a lat pull down, wide grip, and then we'll probably go to another chest support row, and we'll go there from there. Yeah, let's go nice wide. But I feel like for these ones, I'm just gonna go nice squeezing reps, No ego thing, nice squeezing reps. Okay, we're gonna go nice and wide. It's hard to get the angle with these, right? But we're gonna go nice squeezing reps, yeah? Let's go, nice squeezes. Let's go now. Let's go. I think the biggest movements are done now. So with these sets, squeeze. Sometimes I go squeeze, sometimes I go heavy. Depends on where I start as well, because I feel like tools now, coming tools, we're past halfway of the session, so I want to make sure that I'm doing a lot of back off sets, maybe a lot of drop sets, just to finish me off. Now, according to science, it probably might not be the greatest, but at the end of the day, I know my body. I know what works, because I've seen it. And that's why I say with clients as well, I know what works for certain people because I've seen it. I've tried it many times. So I feel like science is great, but if there's no results, there's no point talking about science. There's no point talking about if I had no back, me come and tell you what the best exercise for back, in my opinion. There's no point. I haven't built a back myself. Let me put it into practice and let's see where we go from there. It's very important. Come on. Whoa. People always ask me like, Ali, why'd you train so hard? Why'd you train so hard, man? I feel like these last year and a half, I was thinking about it on drive. I think this year and a half, 2 years has been so fucking hard that this training is nothing like, so what if I'm fatiguing? So what? It's not bigger than what I've actually been through. I kind of think of it in that, like, I try and use them dark little points to try and push me through the gym, because I feel like we all need that sort of, we need to tap into that dark place to come through some of these weights and, you know, like, push yourself through these. And I feel like I'm grateful, like, I'm very fortunate to be in the gym and training. And that's how every single person should feel like. We should be grateful that you're fortunate enough to come in here, because there's a lot of people that will be dying to be in your position. You always have to remember that when you're training. That's why I'm like, so what if I do 4 drop sets right now? What's gonna happen? Nothing. Just get it done. What's one thing we ain't done this whole session? A single arm movement. You have to do some sort of single arm movements. I feel like most times one arm's always stronger than the other, or one leg shorter than the other. So single arm movements are important. So with these single arm rows, before I used to lift a lot of weight. Before I used to try and pull so much weight. But the way I do them right now is
I don't need a lot of weight because the way I'm doing it, I'm really feeling my lats, I'm really feeling my back. So take note on the way I'm going to pull this weight, because it's not going to be just normal here. So I'm almost like, when I'm pulling it, I'm almost going here, but I'm slightly twisting to squeeze my back. Now, not you lot when you're doing your back, squeeze your scapula.
So that's literally the session wrapped up, literally. So we've done, what did we start with? We started with pull-up, weight, and then we went on to a chest-supported row. We've done pull-down, neutral, chest-supported rows, then we've done wide grip, pull-down, and then we've done some single-arm rows unilateral, and then we've done some chest-supported ones light. I didn't show, but I also did some pullovers. I missed filming that one. And then literally one bicep, job's done. Doesn't take you long, probably about just an hour, and you should be out of it. To be fair, it could have been quicker, but because I'm filming, it probably takes a little bit longer. But other than that, your back's done. And if you repeat these exercises for a long period of time and keep progressively overloading them, you will get stronger and you will gain muscle in your back. That's the without a doubt. So look, if you've been watching this, please like, subscribe, comment. All the comments, all the likes, all the subscriptions, they mean a lot to me, because I'm going to keep bringing these sessions. One of my New Year's resolutions is to make sure that I keep up with YouTube, and I will, because I've said it now. I have to keep up with it. No, there's nothing about it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.